Nona the cat awoke to the gentle patter of rain against the window panes in her quaint little wooden kitchen. The room was bathed in a warm, golden luminescence, reflecting softly off the myriad raindrops that streamed languidly down the glass. She stood poised at the counter, her gaze fixed on the pages of her family cookbook, its antique leather cover frayed with years of cherished use. Around her lay a haphazard collection of ingredients, vibrant vegetables fresh from the garden, an assortment of aromatic spices, and a pot from which tendrils of steam curled delicately into the air. Saif the dog, never one to miss the scent of a culinary adventure, sniffed curiously beside her, his tail gently wagging in time with droplets falling outside. Simsima the mouse, small and spry, had claimed dominion atop a large wooden spoon, balancing precariously as she watched the proceedings with eager little eyes. Nona's mind drifted back to sunlit days long past, to Grandma Lulu's enchanting garden. In her memory, a younger Nona capered joyfully, entranced by the heady fragrance of colorful herbs and blossoms that filled the air. Grandma Lulu, a picture of aged grace in her flowing dress and wide-brimmed sun hat, wielded her culinary prowess with effortless charm, working an outdoor stove amidst the exuberant riot of nature's hues. She held aloft a delicate glass jar, adorned with the curled script of its label, Memory Dust. Sunlight glinted playfully off the tiny vessel, casting a magical, nostalgic glow that seemed to bind their moments shared, sealing them in time's affectionate embrace. Back in the present, the gentle murmur of rain reminding her of the world outside, Nona turned towards the pantry that nestled beside the kitchen. Its rustic charm was palpable, every wall lined with jars filled with preserves, herbs, and spices, each bespoke container telling tales of seasons past. With a determined gleam in her eye, Simsima ascended the shelf, pawing through the layers of stored goodness. On the floor, Nona and Saif rummaged through the collection of boxes, their expressions curious yet hopeful, shadows weaving between the flickering beams from a narrow window illuminating the scene like a searchlight on a treasure hunt. Their quest took them to the attic, an oft-forgotten space shrouded in mystery, where the dust of ages settled gently, undisturbed. A single shaft of light pierced the gloom from an old circular window, illuminating their path as they rummaged through forgotten keepsakes. There, in the glow, lay an ornate wooden box adorned with a singular paw-print emblem. With anticipation punctuating each heartbeat, Nona opened it to reveal the prize, a tiny jar with the same motif as Grandma Lulu's cherished memory dust, labeled Lulu's Blend, alongside a folded note. The discovery seemed to reverberate in the silence, a magical, emotional moment shared between them. Back in the kitchen, Nona gently stirred the contents of her pot, a radiant golden soup bubbling within, sending tendrils of fragrant steam skyward. With a tender gesture, she sprinkled a pinch of spice from the Lulu's blended jar, watching as its essence mingled with the warming broth. Her heart felt light, her spirit peace-filled.